Man down on the Eagles.
When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
In Walmart's Nouvelle, time was ticking away. Only a few nights left till the big holiday. But last-minute gifters had no need to worry. Walmart Express Delivery got their gifts in a hurry. From Nintendo to Nespresso and Lego flowers, they could check off their lists in as fast as an hour. All of Nouvelle, East, West, South, and North, could order gifts up until 5 p.m. on December 24th. So this holiday, just do as the Who's do. With gift delivery this fast, they all gasped. From Walmart, who knew? Subject to availability, terms and fees apply.
This episode is presented by State Farm. Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the protection of an offensive guard on the football field, but getting an elementary school crossing guard. Sure, they're both guards, but you can only trust one to keep your quarterback safe when the game is on the line. So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Here's my 30-second story with Guinness. As soon as my sister and I get home for the holidays, we don't even unpack. We head straight to our pub. The bartender already knows our order, Guinness and fries. We laugh all night, catch up with old friends, and walk home with faces sore from smiling. It's one of my favorite nights of the year. That was my 30-second story with Guinness.
Guinness Draft Stout. Please enjoy responsibly. Imported by Diageo Beer Company, USA, New York, New York.
I don't mean to laugh when I say that. Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is, covering news, notes, and opinions on your favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, right here on the Eagles Pin Pull Podcast Network and the STT Sports Network. Guys, whichever platform you're watching on, wherever, audio, video, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you're watching, do me a favor. Hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, the follow button. Make sure you're following these two great platforms. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it. And give me a subscribe on the STT Sports Network if you're listening to this over on Spotify or somewhere else. So close to 1,000 subscribers. Really need to have that happen. And it's a great place where you can tune in daily, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. for 90-plus minutes of live Philadelphia sports talk, taking your thoughts and opinions on everything I discuss here and everything else happening in Philadelphia sports. So I'd greatly appreciate it, guys. Guys, breaking news on Thursday. It was announced early Thursday that Jalen Carter had a procedure on both of his shoulders and will be missing this week's game on Monday Night Football against the LA Chargers. Reports are that the procedure's not going to keep him out for the year. It's not going to require him to go on IR, but it is going to make him miss 1, 2, or 3 weeks. His goal is to get as fully close to 100% as possible for the playoffs and the playoff run. And this is something I am not shocked by, and something that should have happened probably at the start of the season or before the season started. Jalen Carter's been dealing with shoulder issues since training camp. Jalen Carter has not been his effective self. And this is kind of like a little story that's been happening all year since the Super Bowl. The Eagles have been pushing and duct taping and Band-Aiding a lot of very key players together instead of just sitting them down and getting them healthy. Jalen Carter is just one of Lane Johnson. I mean, he's missed time. Now he's on IR and out. Well, not on IR, but out for a little while. Landon Dickerson has not been 100%. I mean, he was back 2 weeks after having knee surgery. Cam Jurgens obviously has been hurt this year and was hurt, during the Super Bowl as well. These guys just haven't been given a chance to get healthy. And this is a great opportunity for Jalen Carter to do so. Some of the footage you see from the game against the Bears, obviously the Bears ran all over us, over 280 rushing yards. Jalen Carter, I saw a couple plays that I didn't even remember, that he was being pushed 5, 6, 7 yards off the line of scrimmage for big gains for the Bears running backs. So it's great for them to do it. But what's next? What comes next to this? Obviously, Jalen Carter last year, the most snaps at defensive tackle, over 1,060 snaps last year. So obviously the wear and tear of that has caught up to him. So what do the Eagles do now? Well, one, Byron Young, he's been playing some. Not sure if you can get much more out of him. He's obviously already, probably maxing out, and he's not Jalen Carter. Is this the opportunity to get Ty Robinson finally some snaps? I don't even know if the dude's played 10 defensive snaps all year. He's been a healthy inactive, more games than he's been inactive. Maybe Brandon Graham can up his snap count a little bit. I mean, he's only been playing 6 or 8 snaps a game, but he has the ability to, on passing downs, to slide to the inside. That's another option. Gabe Hall on the practice squad, maybe that is the other option. But, man, if there was ever an opportunity for Ty Robinson, the vanilla gorilla, to step up and make a name for himself and finally, show something that got him drafted in the 4th round by the Philadelphia Eagles, this would be that moment. This would be that chance for him to do it. It also goes back to this situation, this unfortunate trade that Howie made, trading Thomas Booker for Jacorian Bennett. And Jacorian Bennett can't get on the field when he's injured or when he's healthy. And Thomas Booker, I don't even know what kind of season he's having with the Raiders. If he's playing at all, I don't know. But I know he was a pretty viable, depth piece last year. And what we got from him last year would definitely play a major part in, helping this team out right now. But anyway, it's going to be, look, it's not season ending. It's not, the worst thing to get Jalen Carter healthy. But, it's just happened at such an important time when the Eagles need a win so badly. So we'll see. The rest of the practice report from Thursday's practice, obviously Lane Johnson did not practice as well. Zach Bond, Jahan Dotson, Xavier Gipson, Jalen Phillips were all limited participants. Marcus Epps and Miles Hinton were full participants. I fully expect Marcus Epps to get activated for Monday night's game. Who they're going to have to cut to do that, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out when time comes. And Miles Hinton, I wouldn't be shocked if he gets activated as well. That would require multiple roster changes, but we know Howie. He could do it. Xavier Gipson, maybe he's one of the guys that gets cut. We'll find out. We'll find out soon enough on that. Darius Slay was claimed. We talked earlier in this week about Darius Slay. Darius Slay obviously waived by the Steelers. Obviously, the Eagles put in a claim. He didn't get him. We talked about it yesterday. Bills claimed him. Well, now Darius Slay is choosing not to report to Buffalo and is contemplating retirement, supposedly. Now, I don't know. I've already tried to research this. I don't know. If there's any ever precedent on a player not happy with who claimed them on waivers and forcing themselves to another situation. Obviously, Darius Slay wanted to play and come back to Philly after being waived. All the reports, all the rumors, his own social media activity, his wife's social media activity. They didn't want to go to Buffalo. They wanted to come back to Philly. Maybe I hypothesized maybe Detroit as well. I don't know what you make of it. The waiver wire thing for somebody that's 34, that's been in the league for well over a decade, having to clear waivers when you get waived is kind of like a weird thing. I know it's the way football is run. I know that's the collective bargaining agreement. I know all that. But Darius Slay kind of choosing, hey, I'll retire if you don't let me go to Philly. I don't know what's going to make of it. But he is doing everything in his power to get, that opportunity. Another really good piece of information from the Eagles. The Eagles, chose Jordan Mailata to be their 2025 Walter Payton Man of the Year. He's now a finalist. Obviously, the league always picks one player from each team, and then the award is given out. Well-deserved. Jordan Mailata, it's not just a great offensive lineman, not just a voice of an angel, but also a great human being that uses his time to really help people in the community in so many different ways. I was watching the news earlier, and I didn't catch the name of the organization, but they were interviewing a lady at an organization in Philadelphia that helps children that have been abused, get through therapy and get themselves mentally right. And he spends a lot of time and money helping that organization out. Jordan Mailata is just an awesome individual. Awesome individual. I had a whole bunch of other notes on the Eagles. You'll have to tune into Training in the AM to get a lot of them. But I did want to drop one nugget. During Jalen Hurts' post-practice interview or press conference on Thursday, he was asked a question about the rumors that he doesn't want to run. And he just looked at the reporter. I didn't catch who asked the question. He's like, where'd that information come from? I'll do whatever is asked of me to win. So Jalen Hurts didn't like that. Jalen Hurts doesn't like that rumor that's floating around. We'll see. Who knows? Anyway, we'll be back next week previewing. Oh, Justin Herbert was practicing today or on Thursday with a cast on his left hand. Very important that we get a pass rush. He looks like he's going to play with that broken left hand. But, man, when you got a broken hand, I don't care how padded it is. You get hit, you fall down, you get knocked around. The pain is going to be there. So Justin Herbert, Eagles, Vic Fangio, you better be dialing up the blitzes with whoever's left on the defensive line. Anyway, we'll be back on Monday. Final preview and prediction for Eagles Chargers. But until then, have a great weekend. If there's any other breaking news, maybe I'll do a weekend episode of the Checkdown. But for now, go Birds and bubbles up.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. You're ready to move your business forward, but first, you need to find the right team. Start your search with Indeed-sponsored jobs. It can help you reach qualified candidates fast, ensuring your listing is the first one they see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs are 90% more likely to report a hire than non-sponsored jobs. See the results for yourself. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Oh, Hilton stay, your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay, oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
While the Whos of Whoville were laughing and eating, the Grinch from his lair sought to wreak havoc on their season. He thought, how do I ruin their holiday meals? A plan sprang to mind, which he enacted with zeal. Dill pickle seasoning on fries will make for a green surprise. And I know they'll be shocked with these loathsome odd socks. So if you want to experience the Grinch's mischievous meal, head to McDonald's and show him how you really feel. The new Grinch meal, now at McDonald's. At participating McDonald's while supplies last.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. This episode is brought to you by Nature's Bounty. Nature's Bounty believes your body is brilliant, naturally designed to thrive, inside and out. For those always looking for new ways to support your health from head to heels, Nature's Bounty has a range of over 400 vitamins and supplements born from 50 years of trust and care. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature. Visit naturesbounty.com to learn more.
Disney Plus wants to know, are you ready? For Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts, The New Avengers, now streaming on Disney Plus.
Let's do this.
One of the best Marvel movies of all time is now streaming on Disney Plus.
Hey, you weren't listening to me.
I said Thunderbolts, The New Avengers is now streaming on Disney Plus.
Meet the New Avengers.
That's a cool name.
Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts, The New Avengers, rated PG-13, now streaming on, you guessed it, Disney Plus.
Experience a membership that backs your business journey with American Express Business Platinum. When you pay with membership rewards points for all or part of an eligible flight booked with a qualifying airline through Amex Travel, you can get 35% of those points back, up to 1 million points back per calendar year. American Express Business Platinum. There's nothing like it. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum.